boy, the firm is in trouble. The firm is in trouble. I'm going to tell you why. You know, I saw this on Twitter, and I, of course, had to investigate because it was just so interesting, right? So they asked the question of baby boomer and a millennial what they think of the British royal family, and their responses were really different. Well, okay, so that shouldn't come as a surprise. And then, of course, blah, blah, blah. Ever since Prince Harry and Meghan Markle left London, it seems like Americans are far more interested in the British royal family. Right, because the only reason why anybody cares about what goes on over there is because of the Duchess of Sussex. It's glaringly obvious to anyone who knows and is honest enough to admit it that the Duchess of Sussex is everything to that family right now. Otherwise, they just wouldn't have anything. And then all this business about, oh, wait till the next generation comes. There's no guarantee that's going to be interesting to anybody. I mean, seriously, because their lifestyle of privilege and the lack of earned wealth and position is going to be their undoing. I don't think the future generations are going to give it much thought. I mean, the idea that a Kardashian works more than they do. I mean, at least they're generating income. Whatever you think of them, they're generating income. Anyway, so this article from Yahoo, it says, it goes on, should I say, to read that. We've always wondered where the obsession originated and whether the concept of monarchy appeals to outsiders. That's why it turned out to be a boomer, that's an adult, ages 57 to 75, and a millennial, which also is an adult, ages 24 to 40, who shared their honest opinion about the British royal family. Here's what our test subjects had to say. Number 1, how well do you know the British royal family? Both the boomer and the millennials reveal they regularly read articles about the British royal family. However, they admitted that their knowledge is fairly surface level, mainly due to distance. I can't name all of the Queen's grandchildren off the top of my head, but I know that what designer Kate Middleton wore on her wedding day. The boomer explained. The millennial added ditto. So the boomer knew the wedding dress designer for Kate's wedding, and so did the millennial, but other than that, they can't name any of those grandkids. That's interesting. Let's see what else it says. When asked why do they follow the British royals, the boomer explained that there's much more relatable than American celebrities. I'm not interested in the bra or booty shorts that Miley Cyrus wore to the gym, or the crop top leggings that Halle Berry wore to the grocery store, she said. What I'm really interested in is the dress that Kate or Meghan, or dare I say Camilla, wore in public. Yeah, you have to dare to say Camilla. Camilla is always an afterthought, isn't she? But but yet she's right there in the center of everything, isn't she? Or the jeans that they wore to the park. Their fashion is closer to what I'd wear. Now that's got to be the baby boomers' voice that we're hearing, right? The millennial continued, to be honest, is mindless escape from reality. Our current political and social climate is extremely exhausting, so I often turn to distraction. I like the royal family because it seems almost like a fairy tale to us Americans. You know what? That's exactly what I was thinking. It's an escape. It's an escape. But unfortunately, politics is creeping into it, and it's just not as enjoyable as it was before. Number 2, What are your thoughts on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle leaving the royal family? Well, in this Yahoo story, it says, to our surprise, both the Boomer and the Millennial approved of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's decision to move from London to Montecito, California. The Boomer compared their situation to that of Princess Diana, saying, I fully support their decision. If Diana were in their shoes, she would have done the same thing. I can't help but wonder if she had, things might have turned out differently. On the other hand, the Millennial posed an extremely valid question. They weren't anywhere near the throne, so why does it even matter? Which is a very poignant question. If they're not anywhere near the throne, what is all the fuss about? The Millennial went on to warn that there are two sides to every story, adding, some people have said that Meghan created a divide between Harry and his family with the move, but anyone stopped to wonder whether Prince Harry is the one who's done with that lifestyle. Hey. Prince Harry wanted out of there. Okay, number 4. What's your fondest memory of Princess Diana? The Boomer references Diana carried herself very well after the divorce from Charles. I'll never forget the way she handled it. She had every right to be angry with the family or go into hiding. Instead, she put on a brave face and proved that she could do anything, even as a single mother. Although the Millennial was born in 1990, 7 years before Princess Diana's death, she has still developed a deep admiration for the late royal. I was just a child when she passed, but when I think of Princess Diana, I immediately picture her wearing that famous sheep sweater. She explained that sheep sweater. I think that's the one with the lambs or sheep or whatever on it. I think it was like pinkish or something like that. Looks like something that a school teacher would wear, right? Okay, so, or was it that Christmas sweater? Anyway, maybe it's because the top recently made a comeback, but I feel like her style has made a lasting impression. So the story goes on. It asks if George is fit to be king, and I'm not really interested in that, so I'll let you guys go and find the story for yourself if you want to read about that. Hypothetically, would you live under a monarch? Again, I don't care. So those last two questions, you can go to Yahoo and find out. I'm not interested. I'm just really here for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. How many times have I said that, right? But anyway, that story from Yahoo appeared on the 17th of August. On the 17th of August. So if you're interested in reading like the complete thing without all of my commentary, you are perfectly welcome to do so. I'm sure Yahoo would love the clicks. So that's it for now. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section. And as always, thank you, moderators. I haven't found a troll in ages. I guess the moderators have been like slicing and dicing them. So that's a good thing, because you know what, with all of the negativity out there, the last thing we want to do is go to our favorite channels like Duchess of Success or the Duchess of Impact or look at me hemming and hawing. Or how about Tina and Michelle? We don't want to go to those channels and like find out it's just full of trolls. So when we go to Ivy Barrow at the Sussex Global UK, so when we go to Sussex Global UK, we don't want to see a bunch of haters. When we go to Henry VIII, we don't want to see a bunch of haters. So anyway, that is the cool thing, is that we don't have to have all of that like hostility in our space. Now, some people may be in favor of allowing those confrontations, but it just really ruins my feng shui, and it interrupts my chi. And because I'm over 40, I'm not even sure I can still reach my chi. My chi may have shifted. You know, like they used to say on the some of the food boxes, it says Some product may have shifted during transport, but the weight and volume has remained the same. Don't I know it? Don't I know it? All kind of stuff is shifting, but the weight and volume is consistent. So, story of my life. Hey, what's in this coffee, huh? But yeah, so there you have it. You guys take care. Thank you again. Many blessings to everyone. Thank you for all your kindness and your donations and for your comments. Believe me, when you like and share, subscribe, comment, you are doing a huge favor for this channel, because it just makes sure that the algorithm could point us into other directions and everything. So I love this community that we have built in the Sussex Squad. Of course, I was not the last to the table, but I certainly wasn't the first. But yeah, I've participated by watching the other podcasts, and then one day I got my calling, and I said, you know what? I'm as mad as heck, and I'm not going to take it anymore. And so that's how I started the Royal Sussex. But the original name of this channel, gosh, it was awful. It was so long and drawn out, and I just knew it couldn't last. But well, it was weird, because I was just like, I couldn't believe nobody else was using this name. So I guess it was meant to be. All right, you guys take care.
Thank you.